As soon as the woman boards the plane, she notices something strange. Long-haul flights are usually fully booked, but this time, it's just her and her daughter on board. Ever since boarding, her daughter has been unusually quiet. A vague sense of unease begins to creep in. Luckily, more passengers start boarding shortly after. Judy doesn't notice anything else unusual, and finally relaxes a little. It's a 10-hour flight. Not long after takeoff, most people fall into a deep sleep. Judy notices 2 empty rows in the back and takes her daughter there to lie down. That's when things start to get weird. When she wakes up, her daughter is gone. At first, Judy doesn't realize how serious this is. She assumes her daughter just wandered off. But after searching all 3 sections of the cabin and still finding nothing, panic finally sets in. A flight attendant listens to her and makes an announcement, asking passengers to look out for a blonde girl around 6 years old. But strangely, a long time passes with no results. Even the passenger sitting in front of Judy claims they never saw her with a child. Confused, Judy rushes back to her seat to check. Her daughter's stuffed teddy bear is still there. That proves her memory isn't wrong. She urgently asks the crew to search the entire plane, but the staff doesn't take it seriously. After all, no one could possibly leave a sealed cabin at 30,000 feet. They brush her off, saying they'll report it to the captain when they can. But 10 minutes pass, and no search is conducted. Suddenly, Judy notices 2 flight attendants whispering nervously. She quickly follows them and asks if something has happened to her daughter. The attendant, after ending a call, says, "The crew has contacted ground control. There is no boarding record for her daughter. Her daughter's name isn't on the passenger list." Judy is stunned. She quickly pulls out her boarding pass to prove it, but in her pocket, there's only her own ticket. A chill runs down her spine. She rushes to the overhead compartment and finds that her daughter's backpack is gone too. At that height, there's no way her daughter could have reached it. That means someone must have taken her. Judy begins to panic. She needs to speak to the captain immediately. Without hesitation, she rushes toward the cockpit. But as she pounds on the door, an air marshal suddenly restrains her from behind. Her behavior is now disturbing other passengers. The commotion alerts the captain, but instead of helping, he asks if she had been drinking or taking any medication before boarding. Clearly, he thinks she's hallucinating. Judy, unsure herself, admits she's been taking anti-anxiety medication. She explains that her husband died in a fall 6 days ago. That's when she started taking the medication. This flight, she says, is to bring his body back home for burial. His coffin is in the cargo hold. Growing emotional, she insists her daughter boarded the plane with her. She even held her hand before falling asleep. This cannot be a hallucination. Her desperation stirs some sympathy in the captain. Even though no one else remembers seeing the girl, he decides to have all passengers return to their seats and orders a full search of every possible hiding place on the plane. They search every corner: the cabin, the overhead bins, the restrooms, even the cargo hold and equipment areas. But there's still no sign of her daughter. Judy checks under every row of seats one by one. The air marshal, Carson, stays close behind her, worried she might do something extreme. As she passes one row, Judy suddenly notices a passenger who looks very familiar.